Allied Glazing Systems Limited were established 35 years ago, based in Sheffield. We're a manufacturer of aluminium glazing systems. The systems that we use are Siemens, Comar, Schuco and Reynolds. And when that order's placed, we design the interface between that glazing system and the building, and then we manufacture, so we fabricate the windows, and then we take them to site and install them, and then we sign those off as a high quality system to the customer. Allied Glazing produces something like £3 million worth of windows a year. Last year, this year we're expecting to produce 4.2 million, so 40% increase. We're a growing company, and that means that we've got an enormous amount of orders going through. At any time, also some very large contracts. Preactor allows us to load those contracts into a schedule, and it allows us to make sure that both our fabrication capacity and our installation capacity is effectively planned and organised. And it means that we can be sure that before we take an order, that we can meet the requirements of the customer in terms of dates.
We've got 15 resources out on the shop floor, and Preactor enables us to make sure that they're stacked with work in the way that we need it to be. It enables us to make sure that the work's fluent going through the factory, and in the fact of we know what's coming next. We can also take enquiries from customers, and one of the biggest questions that they ask us is, when can I have it? So Preactor enables us to be able to put it into the programme before it's actually even become an order. That enables us to be able to go back straight to the customer and give them an instant answer in when they're actually going to get that. And because it goes straight into planning, we actually stick to that date. They will receive it on the date that we say that they're going to receive it.
We gather information from the shop floor and from our installation teams every day. We enter it into the schedule, and it tells us how we performed, and it allows us to analyse how the programme's going, and it allows us to inform our customers before we hit any issue. The key benefits are that prior to Preactor we would have fairly frequent stoppages on the shop floor, which obviously are time consuming and costly and affect the delivery to our customers. Having Preactor allows us to understand what the likely future problems are and mitigate against them before they happen, which means that we can keep a steadier flow of production in both our factory and our installation teams. I've implemented and used Preactor extensively at a previous company to this, and worked with Warren on that installation. Because it ran so well in the previous company, I brought it here, and the work with the RMS was very smooth in configuring, understanding our requirements, configuring the system, and then installing it here. So Preactor as a system is intuitive. It's easy to use because again, Gantt charts are plain and coloured. It allows easy movement of the schedule. If we had any issues at all with the system, RMS have provided us with good support, immediate telephone support, and there haven't been that many issues, but the ones that we have had, we've dealt with immediately.